Okay, I'm going to Amazon Executive Instance. Where is my user? So, administrator access. Amazon EC2 full access. Yes. Amazon EC2 access and read-only access, okay? And one more thing is the administrator access I'm giving. Totally 3 access, okay? Add permissions. Okay. Test_user, we added this one. We already created a user, this one, right? Access key.
Yes, Prasi.
Okay. Wow. Add data centers. AWS. Next. Discover data centers. Same error, but we have done all the configurations correctly.
Yes, Prasi. Even I was trying to fix that.
Even though I just checked my last recordings of my sessions also. Same thing only I have set it up over there also.
Okay. The problem it is going to other instance, Prasi. EC instead of EC2, it's going to global.
No, that is correct only actually.
Okay.
Even though I checked it from my end, it is also EU North, but
Yes.
here also it is EC East only for me also actually.
Okay.
Remove the data center you are actually from there. The cloud, that is service account, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we just got the data center. See,
Yes, Prasid. Yeah.
okay, now our one is EU North one, right?
Yes.
Select this one, save this up as of now. Even though if we want, we can select all and we can do. Okay,
Okay.
now just close this one. Okay, we have to discover all our device. I mean, our resources in the EU North one. We got error. Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, Windows Server 2 instance we have, right? EC2.
Yes.
These things we have, compute security groups. Started, completed. Okay. Now I have to publish this to visible in other choice list also. This is the maximum capacities that is allocated, and we have discovered this much on this one. Resources in the sense how many devices or how many resources we have, storage volume and all. We set for 80 for one volume, and another volume still it is 80. Whatever we have configured over there, the same thing is going to appear over here also. Now, like this, you have to discover all your data centers. Now I have limited to EU North 1. It is showing me only EU North 1, but still all the data centers also you can discover.
So if we select all, it will run
Discover
at a time.
everything.
Okay.
All these are mostly tables. Okay.
Okay.
All these are configuration item tables. Okay. Separate tables, these and all. Whatever you discover in the discovery from this resource or different tables. Okay. So try to catch up with those tables. Now, if I go for our user portal, and if I launch a stock, now can you see
Yes.
location center it is coming. So whatever cloud you have and whatever data centers you have, locations you have, same way only this will be also working for you. The choice is what it all you have. In that case, it will be working for you.
So
So
after
our steps to,
after publishing, we can see here, Prasi.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So our steps to do over here is you have to go for the AM user. Under credential security, you have to search for this identity and access management user. Create a user. Within that user, you have to give 3 permissions. Administrator access. I mean, if it is using EC2 instance, EC2 instance. If you use some other management also, give those permissions also over here. Within this itself, in the security credential, create the access key and security access key. Followed by that, once you've done all these part, you have to come to ServiceNow and create the discovery credentials using that access key and security access key. Once you did this thing, you have to click on discover data centers. It will discover all the data centers for you. Only for EU North 1, we run the further discovery. Okay, like this. Okay.
Yes, Prasi.
So this is how the cloud see. Same mission only. Okay. Same thing we did. Okay. Nothing different we did. Okay. With the two different, I mean, with a single configuration, we try to done 2 different discoveries. One through cloud and one through normal discovery. Same thing, but in a different way we discovered it.
What is the difference between cloud discovery and normal discovery, Prasi?
In normal discovery, do you see these kind of nomenclatures, name, nothing, right?
Yeah,
You just go and put your IP address and you found it.
correct.
But in cloud discovery, you discover the data center. You discovered what and all things had it. See, in the normal discovery, we actually don't know where this particular server kept it up. Do you know that it is from a different this kind of cloud or something? No, right? Only through IP address you found it up these things. But here in this case, we just know like what are the things that is running up in our cloud instance. We already found it through discovery, but still to maintain it, we have to know the configuration over here also. Any other questions?
No, proceed. We can proceed.
Okay. Guys, for others, do you have any doubts?
No person.
Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Design, we saw a little bit about the designs, right? Cloud APIs, in a sense, what and all cloud APIs we have within ServiceNow, for Ansible, AWS, all these things we will be getting. Cloud scripts. Yesterday I asked you to do something. What I asked you to do within the cloud? I asked you to study about something.
You have given tables to go through that, Prasi. That
Did you go through these things actually? See how many tables we have within the response mapping itself. We have compute temple, cloud load balancers. From this, what and all data source it is going to pick up all this information. Now we have mostly for this AWS, Azure, and try to do with Google Cloud if possible for you guys.
sure, Prasi. Which one is more effective, Prasi, within the cloud?
Normally AWS and Azure.
Okay.
If your organization has other cloud in the sense, then you have to learn about those cloud.
Okay.
See,
Procedure is
Google
same for all.
procedure will be same. Procedure, it differs only actually. See, Google Cloud in the sense, here we don't have that access key and access secret key. Here you may have some different things. If you go for here, not here. Service accounts. Okay. You click on new. Here it is asking for account ID and discovery credential. And if you click on credential, click new. And if I search for Google Cloud credentials, it is asking me what client email and private key. Authentication differentiation you will be having mostly. But
Okay.
for every cloud procedure, you will be having the account ID for sure. So authentication differences you will be having.
Sure, Prasi. I will try this today.
Okay. So these kind of differences, and especially I could say like some configuration differences you may have. See here also it is free only for first customers 300 free credit to try our Google Cloud products and build a POC, proof of concept. You won't be charged until you activate your full payment account. You won't be get charged for this one also. Okay. So try different cloud configurations if you can, and try to set up that account.
Sure, Prasim.
One small doubt here. Say you're saying that. Can you hear?
Yes, go on.
So say for example, now we did.
I can
with-
hear you badly.
Yeah.
Can you please
Yeah.
speak
Can you hear
loud?
me?
1 minute. Yes, I can.
Now, initially we did with AWS. If we are doing with Google Cloud again, we have to set up the mid server, everything there again, do it like how it is. Same process
Yes,
we need to follow, right?
same process we have to follow. See, mid server, we can't connect to AWS mid server, right? With the Google Cloud. It is a different zone. This is a
Yeah.
different zone. So from scratch, at least one mid server you have to there to connect those data items. I have shared one document in this one, what is it? In your chat for the
Okay.
Azure configuration, along with how do you configure the ARM template also.
Mhm. Say the customer or the client is having 3-4 clouds and he has to do discovery. So in that case, he has to create different mid servers in all the places and create the credentials and all that, right? The same way
Yes,
it is.
yes. At least for one cloud, you have to have at least one mid server.
Okay.
See,
So
even though I have only my mid server discovery in EU North only, correct? But still, it able to find all its data center in the cloud.
cloud of AWS. Okay.
Yeah, if you run the discovery also,
Oh,
try to fetch other devices information also for you.
so discovery will be done cloud-wise, right?
Discovery will be done cloud-wise, yes.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, everyone, please pick up your Azure cloud document from here. In the chat, it is.
Prasad, can you share that template document also?
Template I downloaded from this one, right?
Okay.
I directly downloaded from the system. Just put some AW, yeah,
Sorry. Yeah. Continue.
AWS. Sorry. Just put like AWS
Templates. Cloud
TFS
template.
cloud formation template.
Template.
Okay. Examples or templates like that, you put it up and you can take it up from here itself. The provider only, the cloud only providers, AWS only used to provide those things. So we
Okay.
don't have the inbuilt stuffs and all for service. No, nothing like that. These guys only provide those documents to us. So directly you can get it from online or from Google surfings.
Okay. Prasad, one general question, not a discovery question. So can we create a catalog item through this template? Means in general, in the ITSM.
Yeah, you can create it.
Okay.
But as you're submitting something, no, whatever workflows that is working for you over here, it has to go and gain access over there in your cloud system. I will show you. You did this part, okay?
Yeah.
One more small question. Say, I did my mid-server setup, all that, and then I have to, the version has changed. Now it's Washington, maybe different version has come. And when I'm migrating or upgrading the instance, is there any impact on the mid-server setup or the same setup will continue?
Mid-server also will get upgraded.
By itself or?
By itself, it should get upgraded. If it is not in the same version, in a sense, mid-server will pop up you an error. Instance version and mid-server version is different. Then you also have an option to upgrade it from the mid-server also. You just click on like upgrade mid-server. It will upgrade and override the property to the current value.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So now you have this request.
And one more thing, is it mandatory to create a mid server to do the discovery, or is there any other method?
Through cloud discovery, see, mid server is mandatory, okay? Not for to find your the data centers, but to run the discovery, it is important. You see, first of all, I try to discover the mid server, sorry, data centers. Then I click on discover now button, right? Definitely for discovery, you need mid server. Cloud data centers also, it can pick up and commit up actually.
Suppose say cloud is not there. Okay, the customer is a small timer, and in that case, mid server is not required.
Mid server is required.
No, it is based upon your requirement. If you need to make a bidirectional integration,
Okay.
you need to
See,
run a business
without
loop.
mid server also you can do, as I said earlier. Okay, but the thing is, mid server is like an add-on security only for your system at first. Okay, that guy won't save any data within it. That guy is a very secured when it is coming and sitting in your intranet. He's a very secureable guy for you to, I mean, in order to not lose any kind of, I mean, critical information from your system.
The best practice is to have a mid server setup, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, activities only it will come up. Dashboard. Error count drop. Once we discovered, it comes in a different way. See? Okay. So trials in the sense you may know about now, right? CPI trials in the sense. Guys?
No, Prasi.
No, Prasi. No, Prasi.
CPI, we go for cloud. You can see. Okay. CAPI is nothing but like an cloud APIs. Okay. That is the real meaning for that. Cloud API trial. Okay. In CI trial, you will be seeing all the cloud logs. Totally, you have how much log? 26 logs you have. Totally, you have around 26 log. In that, you have error and success messages. Okay. And here, success and error messages you have. That is route status. Okay, route status. Along with that, what are the devices? It just try to find it up for us. So different type of devices, interface names. Can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 interfaces we have totally. 4 interface. Okay. Along with that, for compute, we have totally 21. In that 21, we have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 success and rest of them are failure. That is what it is indicating over here. See, 15 failure, 6 success. Same way for others also. CPI trials in the sense has nothing but cloud API log only. Even though from Amazon instance also, you can set it up this CPI to watch from Amazon side. Once you give your permission, you can generate a policy based on the cloud trials events. So from here also, you can watch what are the logs that is going and touching up this particular user. How many times this user is getting logged in. All this information you can find from here also. Now it is showing used today. See, before it was showing different one. What are the other things in your dashboard? This thing, you know, list of data center, key pair, load balancers, and your route status is also trying to put it up. So totally how many AWS cloud provider APIs are present? How many has executed? Totally 26 error and 11 successes we have. Totally 26. 15 error, 11 success. This is also talking about what? Cloud API, the same table only it is talking about. Here also same only it is talking about. This is about the different type of connectors. So this actually API board is talking about only about this table alone. Okay. CAPI, the trials only, it is talking about. Only about this table alone, it is this cloud dashboard is talking about. I don't know whether we have other cloud dashboards. We have API, we have billing, root cause analysis. As a developer, you just keep it this particular one to be ready. So you know like how many trials you did, how many forms it gone. You can check your errors and these things and all. Mainly for cloud only, we do many orchestration works. Giving access to a new remote desktop, giving access to a new APIs. Lot of orchestration work we do in the part of cloud APIs. If you have your self-interest, you can check it up for your orchestration work. Can you see? You can do some self-learning on orchestration. I mean, I'm not taking orchestration. It's a bit complex to show it up in a real-time manner. These workflow engines and these workflows are already given by the cloud providers itself. We didn't create anything as of now. Invoke cloud orchestration, invoke policy engines, rule actions. These and all come along with your what? With your API, sorry, and that cloud formation templates. Okay. Anything else? Another thing we have to read about the cloud part is governance. policies,
One
what are,
small doubt here, Prachi.
yeah.
Orchestration, we heard this. But again, what is at high level? What is orchestration? Means interfacing it is like how it is.
Okay. We want to make everything first of all in the automation process. Okay.
Hmm.
For example, okay, you are the new user or the new person who is coming into our organization. For example, I'm talking about, or you get placed in Google or some organization. Now you will raise this particular catalog item to have the new instance in the cloud platform within EC2. So once you submit the cloud catalog item, automatically, if it is get approved, I mean your manager or someone get approved in the sense, once the approval engine get processed and it get approved, automatically your name will go and added up in the EC2 instance. Because in the catalog item itself, we will get all the relevant information of yourself. It will go create a new user within EC2. It will request a new instance on behalf of you. It will create the instance name, ID, blah, 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 with everything. And it will give you back an email like, this is your instance ID. This is how you have to log in, blah, blah. So without human intervention, if a system automatically, it can able to process its own request, like giving permission, creating some new things. This is what the orchestration will do.
Okay.
Go for workflows within ServiceNow. And you have to activate the orchestration for this one. Then you can see the orchestration workflows.
I think there are some plugins also for this, huh? Correct?
Plugins you have to activate.
Okay.
Then you could see some orchestration workflow. For example, you are, I think here the orchestration is here. Okay, this and all, some of the out of the box, okay? Active Directory. For example, you are joining organization. Now you requested one normal catalog item, not even cloud, okay? Normal ServiceNow catalog item. In order to give access to the SSO, Active Directory. Okay? And that particular catalog item connected to this one. Add user to a group. Change AD user password. So these and all separate catalog item. For example, adding a user to a group. This orchestration guy will automatically, for example, add user to the group version 1. Azure create user. Okay, for example, create a user. It will assign all the relevant licenses, add a user to a group, and it will end. This process, it will do automatically. No human interventions. Once you submit your your username, you will submit everything, right? Your email ID, your first name, last name, your employee ID, whatever it requires. From the catalog item itself, we will get all your information. Then automatically this orchestration will be get processed and it will do its job. No humans needs to come, sit, and they have to check your information. Then they have to do nothing like that. It will do this job automatically.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
That is what we go for orchestration. But in ServiceNow, we don't have it in a we don't have it in a in-depth. No, I don't see any organization doing it in in-depth. Just up to this giving permission, taking out the permission, adding some more user, doing this kind of things only they're doing as of now. They don't do any kind of software installation in your system. For example, your client is only used to connect with you in Zoom, not in your Teams. Now your system needs to install Zoom into yourself. Every time you could see your system administrator will ping you and he will take the remote access of your system and then he will install a Zoom in your account. Correct?
Correct.
But here, through orchestration, once you do the request, if your manager approves it, automatically it will install Zoom into your account. Up to that level, we didn't build anything as of now. But this orchestration has that capability to do. Because think about in the network perspective. In the network perspective, your particular system is just an IP address to it. Correct? Your
Yeah.
system in the organization is just an IP address. Once it can take the IP address and it can take a control of your system. Automatically, by taking the IP address, it can install a package within your system. It can do. Am I correct?
Yeah.
But up to
Good.
that level of orchestration and all, we don't have. Just to let you know. But still,
Yeah.
if you can able to make these kind of researchers, POCs to do this kind of things, then you are someone who is out of the crowd actually.
Okay.
Anything automated without human intervention is most welcome by the organizations, you know. Because human interventions will take time.
Okay.
They have to come to office. Once they log in into the system, they will check it up and then they will be doing the installation whenever you people are available. But see, if it is a mission process in the sense, within a day you can able to get that access.
Okay.
Prasi, when we run the discovery irrespective of Azure or offline, means discovery patterns, if we don't get expected results in the scanning, so what is the next step we need to follow?
I don't even understand your question actually. How do you patterns won't run by ourselves? We can't run patterns at first. It is an automated process, right? And from the scanning phase, if the scanning particular, whatever IP address you give
Mhm.
with the port number, if it doesn't found in the sense, then you have to check whether you have access for the system. Because in some cases, but scanning won't fail. Only in classification phase, you can see the failure.
Okay.
If the port is not at all open in the sense, the system is not in the active phase. That is the meaning.
Okay. So discovery will give accurate result in scanning
Oh,
phase.
yeah.
Prasi, would you like to give any homework to do in AWS side?
Okay, no, I just want to have a suggestion from you then. Is it okay to continue the session from 9 to 10 every day?
For me, okay. Prasi.
For me, it is okay for me also.
What about
Yeah, it's
others?
okay. It's okay.
Okay, right? 9 to 10 doesn't. Okay. So tomorrow also connect at 9 to 10, okay? Because I said the Tuesday session will be taken tomorrow. So better connect tomorrow. We can complete this cloud other parts. And next week we can move on to service mapping.
Sure, Prasi. Yeah.
I will teach you like how to add an application to your EC2 instance and how to discover those main application. In the sense, I couldn't say application, that is like some kind of business service or technical service kind of stuff. And how you have to discover it along with your system. That is the, once we done that, event management, as I said earlier, I can't show the full-fledged, what to say, practical stuff. I informed you earlier also. Up to whatever most level I can do for you.
Okay. Prasi, can you share PPT or any other documents which you we need to go through that?
For which one?
So actually earlier you shown that CMDB relevant and other documents PPTs. Is it possible to give?
PPTs I won't give.
Okay.
See, but the Word document and all you can get it. PPT won't have much information. Word only have much information.
Yeah.
So Word I can share with you. PPT is quite help, but I can't. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. And over here, if you want, you can do more researches on this thing. And today, mostly, my main request for you guys to have go and check your mid-server documentations, because I didn't cover nook and corners of anything. Just to let you know, okay? I'm just giving you some good introduction, and I'm just telling you how the functionality kit works and how you have to configure these things. And troubleshooting document I can share you from mid-server. That is up to my what and all I troubleshooted, but I can't tell you that what and all environmental things that comes in your way. So I recommend you to go through all these things. What this thing does, what lifecycle event do, what this do, what and all these things has been going on. Please go through some detailed information. If you have any doubts, you can come and ask me tomorrow. Okay? Mid-server is very, very important comparing to any other thing in the ITOM.
Sure, Prasi.
Ask me a number of questions, put some clarical notes in some places, okay, so that I can clear you out those questions. And I'm just enabling this one Nmap, okay. Let it get run in the background. Just don't close this window alone. I mean, this window in the sense, this window. Okay. Let the Nmap just continues. I will show you how Nmap kit will be working. I mean, this is called something called Credential-less discovery. For example, who's that guy? No. 1 minute. Vijay, right? Vijay.
Vivian.
Vivian. Vivian. So Vivian has some issue with his authentications, right?
Yes.
So ask him to enable this credential-less discovery. Once it is fully enabled, ask him to run the discovery for the same IP address. It will
Sure.
go beyond the classification part on this time. So I will tell you, like, if you even though have some credential issues, once you enable this credential-less discovery, you can find some basic information of the system, but not fully, but it will still give some basic information of the system. So where do we use this one? In some of the very security related stuffs. For example, if you're working with an organization like government agencies, okay, within US or UK, they don't provide full access to the system, even though if you use mid-server within their network, they don't do it. In those things, you to find a particular, access in the sense they like to know whether the device is up or down, any issues that is coming its way, but they don't give the credentials of the particular one. In that case, you have to enable this credential-less discovery to find some basic information about the system. Fine.
Yes, Prasi.
So this is about the enabling the credential. So once you did this part, you can see a new file in your mid-server agent file actually. Okay. This guy will help you to install a new file within your mid-server itself. So once that enabling that credential-less discovery file, if you try to run without credential also, it can able to find some basic information about the system. So the main topic what I like you people to cover today is about the, try to cover it up with the mid-server part at first, very, very important thing. And try to pitch a relationship about the IP addresses, different type of IP addresses. What is meant by public IP address, private IP address, network IP addresses, MAC IP address, these kind of different type of IP addresses. Any questions?
That's it, Prasi.
Okay, let's meet and complete cloud part tomorrow. And if you have any queries in mid-server. Okay?
Sure, Prasi. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. Thank you, Prash. Thank you.
Thank you, Uday.
Thank you, Prasi. Bye.
Thank you, Shiv.